know that not only can people put their feet in their mouth, but networks can do that too? Don't know what I'm talking about? Well, did you know that all the network news anchors are joining Obama in his overseas tour?
Only ABC, NBC, and CBS, not Fox.
Oh, that's right, the three major networks. Well, for now, we'll bring Oldecam on for comments on the headlines of today. Terrorists trying to enter U.S. with EU passports, Sherlock says.
Yeah, I mean, that's how easy it is to get bad passports.
FDA lifts salmonella warning for tomatoes as outbreak slows.
That's because they can't figure out where it came from. And the way it does in the government, if you can't figure out what causes it, just let it happen again, then you're bound to find out the next time.
Oh, that's how you do it?
Yep.
Obama prepares to take high-profile step on world stage.
Yeah, basically he's taking 3 butt kissers from the network with him to make certain that if he makes a mistake that they'll be there to cover for him.
Now, why would you call them butt kissers?
Because they're all supporters of Mr. Obama. They were, as has been said by some of the very left-wing bloggers who support Obama, he said they unfortunately look like they're supporting the cult of Obama.
Ooh. California adopts new green building code.
It's impossible to do in a time where everything is going, the economy is going backwards. Houses aren't selling to force more cost on people. That's what that does.
Can you dial while driving? It depends on which state you're in.
Well, actually, we see it done in California on an hourly basis. So basically, we haven't seen anybody pulled over for doing it yet.
Well, part of it is the hands-free law. I'm trying to think.
It's in various states across the country, but they're trying to basically, what's going to happen.
Check your local states, because here I think you can dial, but you can't talk.
It's the same difference, though.
But it's not hands-free.
That's right.
So check your local states. It's still not safe.
It's not safe.
Federal jury rules in favor of Mattel in Bratz copyright trial.
Yeah, the poor guy that did the Bratz was working for Mattel when he designed the doll. So the company gets billions of dollars and he gets absolutely nothing. Yep.
That's what happens when you work for a company,
well,
huh?
My grandfather was working for Bendix during World War II, and he designed tools that are, the multi-tip tools.
Yeah.
And because he was working for Bendix, who was working with Lockheed, they simply, they market everything under their company's patent.
Japanese movie fans buy luxury box seats for nearly $300.
Yeah, they have problems getting people into the theaters to begin with, so charge them more money. That's brilliant.
Shirt off. European terrorists try to enter the U.S. Oh, we already got that one, huh? Obama raises $52 million in June, setting a torrid new pace.
And he still didn't raise as much as the Republicans did.
Bush surveys record-breaking California wildfires.
Well, yeah, because basically the fire season is going to get worse before it gets better this year.
FDA declares it's okay to eat tomatoes again.
I know. Basically, that's something you just got to keep talking about, because they haven't got a clue. The response was, well, whatever caused the problem is obviously over because the problem is slowing down. That's not how you treat a disease.
So if you're going to eat tomatoes, don't eat a bunch of the same ones?
They basically, okay,
and don't eat them if you're young or old.
They made people more cautious and damaged the industry.
Qantas Airways to cut 1,500 jobs worldwide.
Yeah, they were going to expand. Basically, they're not going to expand, and they're not going to buy new planes.
Mississippi remains the most obese state, the CDC reports.
Well, it's got to do with the fact they don't exercise, and they eat a lot of things that are bad for them in Mississippi.
Got a brand new bag? James Brown items auctioned.
And they got far less than what they thought they were going to get, so the people that were filing suits against the estate saying that he had promised them money aren't going to get anything.
Nazi hunter says he's closing in on Dr. Death.
Okay, the guy's got to be, 100 years old. Joseph Mendel has got to, Dr. Death has got to be dead 20, 30 years ago.
U2's Bono, Edge win hotel legal battle.
Yeah, they're going to let them modernize a historic landmark.
What?
Yeah, basically it destroys the historical nature of it. So they're going to increase the size, make it a modern. They said that they want to make it into a modern masterpiece.
Wait a minute. I thought if there's a historic designation that there's all these rules.
People are pissed about it, but Bono has lots of money.
Where's it? Where's this hotel?
I think it's in Scotland.
Ashcroft, not hard to reject interrogation memos.
Yeah, because he doesn't want to be connected to it.
Dennis Farina pleads no contest to gun charge.
Well, he should have known better than having a gun in his baggage. He'd been out playing with his toy and forgot to leave it.
Nancy Pelosi stages a personal attack on President Bush.
I mean, it's totally and absolutely uncalled for to basically, say that he was a lowlife is what she referred to him as. I mean, do you want to continue the war between Republicans and Democrats? She's continuing it.
Al-Qaeda draws more foreign recruits to Afghan war.
Yeah, because they know that since the United States is getting kicked out of Iraq by the Democrats, that now they can get us kicked out of Afghanistan.
Paring down high unemployment is Iraq's next task.
That's not likely to happen because there was high unemployment beforehand.
Judge clears way for first Guantanamo Bay trial.
And what it is, the Democrats will put a stop to it, and because they want everybody kicked out and sent back to their countries.
Bush surveys record-breaking California wildfires.
I know. He likes to go to the things.
Well, Schwarzenegger did that too. It's
know,
one of those things.
It's one of those things the president's supposed to do to make the country feel better. I mean, he doesn't. How does it make it feel better? I don't know.
Texas recognition that it's a national
disaster.
Yeah. Texas approves major new wind power project.
Yeah, you can approve all you want, but the environmentalists aren't going to let it get built.
Man convicted in 2006 Vermont school shootings.
And under the Vermont legal system, he'll probably be out on the street the day after tomorrow.
Really?
They don't. Vermont has the most lenient criminal system in the country. They said.
California executive charged with illegal military cells.
Yeah, I mean, most of the illegal military cells are done from California out of airplane hangars.
Who would do something like that?
Yeah.
McCain gets Social Security, but criticizes the system.
Yeah, well, he doesn't really get Social Security.
Doesn't he make too much money to get Social Security?
He makes too much money to get it, but he's qualified for it. He also has government benefits which far exceed Social Security. And military benefits which exceed it.
Well, he's well set then.
That's right. He's also wealthy.
Well, add to that too. SAG stakes fight on made-for-internet content.
I mean, they are really, they wanted to pick a fight, and they're going to get it because they are not going to get what they want, which is basically they're wanting a bigger piece of the pie that doesn't exist. They're not going to give them more than anybody else got, so they're screwed.
I know they are doing some work because I spoke with Vincent, and they're doing shootings for Angels and Demons, which is
some shooting,
the follow-up to Da Vinci Code.
But they're simply, they said they're waiting for the shoe to drop.
Well, yeah.
Nobody wants to be caught when that happens.
Oil markets bottoming out or taking a breather.
But that's going. The Chinese are going to pay $200 a barrel, the same as the Indians, so it's just taking a breather.
Wall Street surges again on falling energy prices.
And it collapsed again because even though the losses were less than what they expected, the stock started tanking again just a little while ago.
Merrill Lynch posts second quarter loss, sells Bloomberg stake.
That's why the stocks are tanking.
Satire, like beauty, is in the beholder's eye.
Well, if it's about you, you always hate it.
A Monty Bubbleism from the Mark Twain of the Animal Kingdom.
Being green is nice if you have a lot of disposable income.